my God, this is just getting better and better and better. I mean, look at this road with these spirals. You just literally drive right through the spirals. It is just awesome. I mean, look at this. You can ride your motorcycle. I mean, it's just spectacular. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a minute of Colorado Martini. So we've decided to go down the Needles Highway today in Custer State Park. And the one thing about this highway is that there's several tunnels that you go through, and they're super, super narrow. Some trucks cannot make it through these tunnels. One of the tunnels is only 8 feet wide. The other ones are about 8, 9, and they're only about 10 foot tall. So people have to put in their side view mirrors, but it's supposed to be spectacular, and you're supposed to also be able to see Mount Rushmore from here and get some really awesome pictures. So let's go take a look. The storms roll in really quick, and that storm over there is looking very ominous.
You don't want to get caught with your Custer.
Yeah, it's like tornado looking cloud. So the hole in the wall picnic area is actually really nice. So the kids can go into this little cave here. It just goes a few feet back, but there's a natural spring coming out of it. And then there's these beautiful creeks all around me. And there's also bathrooms here. And it's really, really nice on Highway 87. We're on our way to the Needles Eye. But they do have picnic benches, a little barbecue. And the sound of the water is just really, really nice here. So we're going to get back on the road, and we're going to go up to the Needles Eye, and we're going to go see if we can see Mount Rushmore from there also. There's supposed to be a really cool view of Mount Rushmore as we go further down the road. So we're seeing a lot of full-size trucks go through here, so I think you're fine if you have a full-size truck, but be careful if you have things on top of your car like that one did. But this is a narrow road, so do not bring your RVs down here. Isn't this pretty? These are all aspen trees. It's just absolutely gorgeous. How did he get through? He's coming from that really narrow one. How the heck did he do that? Or did he drive up there and say, turn around and come back?
That might be the case.
There's no way he could have made it through that.
We'll see. We'll be there ourselves.
And him too.
Yeah, he looks taller than 9 feet.
Yeah. So when you go on this road on 87, you don't see any buffalo out this way. You have to go to the wild.
It's too tight.
You have to do the wildlife loop to see the buffalo. And this morning we kind of came straight here. The most we've seen is like this really small deer. He was like really small. He almost didn't even look like he was a...
He lost its spots. It wasn't that small.
He seemed like he was a different breed. Like he didn't look like a muley, and a whitetail and stuff. So I don't know what he was.
Mutant teenage ninja
deer.
I don't know.
So we're coming up to the tunnel, and it is a one-lane tunnel.
Hell, the road's almost one lane.
Yeah, it's getting narrower and narrower, and there's a lot of
so on and so forth.
There's a lot of rock formations around us.
I drive in the streets of Denver. I can get through this.
So this is the Iron Creek tunnel, and as you can see how narrow it is.
Should we just follow everyone through?
Yeah.
traffic control. And that's not they blasted that shit through there. All for wagons and stagecoaches and shit back in the day.
Should I put in the... Do you think it's okay to have these out? So we just went through the Iron Creek Tunnel. So that one is 8-9 wide and 10-10 tall. So they get narrower and narrower as we go.
Shotgun.
These are very, very popular here in the Black Hills, and you can rent them, but a lot of people bring theirs up. This would be a fun road to go on.
I think after they make camp, it's kind of their main transportation.
Yeah. And somewhere out that way is Mount Rushmore. We're supposed to be able to see it. So it's absolutely beautiful up here. There's spectacular views. This is all granite, so this is what Crazy Horse and Mount Rushmore are made out of. So we're definitely getting to that outcroppy area. Oh my God, the view right now is absolutely spectacular. We're right at where the needles are. Those are the needles. And so there's a turnout here, and it's just spectacular. And you can see all these beautiful granite rock formations. Mount Rushmore's out there somewhere. We're supposed to be able to get a view of it here real soon, but it's, oh my God, this is definitely worth the view to take this drive. So you can come up here and get a spectacular view. Everything's all shiny from all the mica. There's like a ton of mica in this rock here. So it's like all shiny. So you can go out to those rocks, and way out there is the Great Plains. It's like the Rapid City area that's out in this, right about there. That's the Great Plains. You actually stand up here and watch a tornado. To my left are the Needles, and we still haven't seen Mount Rushmore yet, but there's this like a little turnout here. It's very popular. Nobody's in their cars, so everybody's on a trail hiking. So we already went through the Iron Horse Tunnel. We've been making our way towards the Needles Eye Tunnel. The Needles were somewhere out in this area, and as you can see, when we probably get to this area here, we'll be able to see Mount Rushmore across the way. So that was just spectacular. So now we're on our way to the Needles Tunnel, and I'm hoping that once we get over there by the Needles, we'll be able to see Mount Rushmore. As you can see, it kind of drops off. There's no railing, but it's not that bad because yet.
It's not a far fall. Farful.
nice viewpoint just up the road from where we were, where you can get a closer view of the Needles. So let's take a look. So we just pulled out and got another nice view of the Needles there. Now we can see the other side of the hills, looking down at Custer over this way. Wow.
Black hills have eyes. Newly installed guardrail. That is new.
The road gets very narrow.
So if two cars meet on a hill, do you know who has the right of way?
The one coming down.
Yes.
So I think that we might be coming up to the area where we can see Mount Rushmore.
It's like a billy goat trail.
Yeah, they do. They do have mountain goats here. We haven't seen any yet. Seems to be a popular spot. So that's a helicopter tour that takes you above Rushmore and the whole area. See him going by? So on to the Eye of the Needle, or Needle's Eye.
Needle's Eye. Eye of the Needle was a movie.
That was the Eye of the Tiger.
No. Eye of the Needle is Donald Sutherland.
Oh, okay. I remember that one. All
He
right.
wasn't a nice guy.
This road's getting pretty narrow.
You good?
I'm good. Look at all the cars. So
Something here worth dying over, obviously.
So a lot of hikers. Nobody's in their car.
Pretty cool picture, though.
So this is pretty spectacular.
Imagine if this wasn't a paved road. It'd be like a stagecoach.
Look at this view. This is very spectacular.
Any pictures?
Yeah. So we're gonna go further up and go to the Eye of the Needle, which is the most narrow tunnel of them all. So I'm thinking that the Needle's Eye is closer to the Needles. Oh my God, this is just getting better and better and better. I mean, look at this road with these spirals. You just literally drive right through the spirals. It is just awesome. I mean, look at this. You can ride your motorcycle. I mean, it's just spectacular. There's just spirals everywhere. I mean, you look up. It's just all these beautiful aspen trees. Wow. Wow. Another spectacular view of the valley below.
Hand on my face there, chick.
So Needles Eye was absolutely awesome. There's, you know, some cars I can't believe that try to go through that. There's like no way that, I don't know what those big cars were doing up here. There was no that way they would have made that through here. Those vans, those camper vans.
It's not as tight as it looks.
Yeah, sure the heck is. Definitely go to the bathroom at the Hole in the Wall, because I haven't seen a bathroom since we were at the Hole in the Wall. So that's your kind of your last stop of bathroom breaks. So we just came from Sylvan Lake after we went through the Needles Highway. Here we go. So here's the Needles Highway, and we ended up in Sylvan Lake. So now we're looping back around, and we're going back into the park, and we're going to go check out the Iron Mountain Road, and that will end up at Mount Rushmore. So we never saw Mount Rushmore on the other road. We think you had to hike out to see it. We're going to ask some people to, you know, get a little more information. I think we misunderstood, but we know that we'll be able to see Mount Rushmore on the Iron Mountain Road. Make sure to catch all the videos that we have on South Dakota and the beautiful Black Hills.